Do you know that everything we experience in our life, whether good or bad, is an outcome of actions or thoughts created by us only? But the people who feel they are unlucky or never get to see something good happen in their life would not be able to accept the fact. And if they do so, they can live a fulfilling life by aligning with the universe's fundamental laws. 7 universal laws that are beyond the physical laws and are similar to gravity have been guiding the universe for thousands of years. From Greece to Egypt, these universal laws have been explored and taught across various ancient cultures, including India. It has been taught that everything is made up of energy in this universe and has its frequency and vibration, leading it to exist peacefully in the universe. Just before we delve into understanding these 7 universal laws, it is important to acknowledge that these laws have been divided into 2 categories: immutable and mutable laws. The first 3 are immutable laws, and they serve as the foundation of the universe in its operation. They are rigid, eternal truths that govern the universe. No one can alter them. Instead, by aligning with these laws, we can live in peace in the universe. While the rest of the 4 mutable laws indicate flexibility, adaptability, etc., these laws allow us to participate vigorously in creating our reality. So, if you master the mutable laws, you will gain the power to shape our lives more deliberately and sincerely, along with eclipsing the basic situations and bars we usually accept as destiny. The laws impact us constantly, irrespective of our consciousness and even without our understanding. Therefore, being a conscious individual, we must set a goal of acquiring a good knowledge of these laws. Without any further delay, let's understand these 7 laws. The first law we will discuss about it, the law of mentalism, which is also the first law among the 7 universal laws. The law of mentalism is the foundational principle among the 7 universal laws. It boldly declares that the all is mind, the universe is mental. In simpler terms, it asserts that consciousness or mind is the fundamental substance underlying the entire universe. Imagine the universe as a grand projection, an intricate fabric woven from the collective thoughts and consciousness of all beings. Each individual's mind is a thread in this cosmic tapestry, connected to a universal mind. Our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions shape our reality. According to this law, everything we experience, whether tangible or intangible, originates from the depths of the invisible or mental realm. In essence, we co-create our existence through the power of our minds. By understanding the law of mentalism, we gain insight into our creative potential and the profound impact of our thoughts. The second immutable law is called the law of correspondence. This law asserts that there is a correspondence or relationship between different levels of existence, whether physical, mental, or spiritual. The ancient Hermetic principle, as above, so below, encapsulates this idea. It suggests that patterns and dynamics present in one realm mirror those in another. Imagine the universe as a vast web of interconnected threads. Each thread represents an aspect of existence. The same principles that govern galaxies also apply to atoms. The cosmic dance echoes within our own lives. The law of correspondence invites us to explore our inner landscape. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs correspond to our external experiences. Consider how mental and emotional states affect physical health. Stress, for instance, can manifest as physical ailments. The way we relate to others mirrors our inner world. Harmonious relationships begin with inner balance. When faced with challenges, seek solutions by examining both internal and external factors. Exploring correspondence deepens our spiritual understanding. Remember, the law of correspondence invites us to recognize hidden patterns, find meaning, and align our inner and outer realities. Coming to our third and last immutable law, that is the law of vibration. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe is in a constant state of movement. We refer to these movements as vibrations, and the speed or rate at which something vibrates is called its frequency. Whether it's the atoms making up celestial bodies, everyday objects like your TV, or even your favorite book, all carry energy through their vibrations. Every particle, from the tiniest subatomic particles to the grand cosmic structures, is inherently in motion. These vibrations are not merely physical, they carry an energetic essence. The law of vibration operates on an atomic level, affecting everything around us. To apply this law, Become aware of your internal vibrations, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Strive to harmonize your inner vibrations with positive intentions and emotions. By aligning your frequency with what you desire, you can attract resonant experiences. Now let's understand the remaining 4 laws which are mutable. The 4th law, which is also the first mutable law of our video, is the law of polarity. The law of polarity states that everything has an opposite, and the existence of these opposites is vital in helping us gain a deeper perspective of our own lives. Imagine a coin with 2 sides, heads and tails. These 2 sides are forever linked, inseparable. Just as day and night coexist, so do joy and sorrow, expansion and contraction. This law reminds us that contrast is essential for growth and understanding. Consider my experience in Hawaii. I'm someone who thrives in warm weather and sunshine. Yet, during continuous hot days, I realized I missed the cold ones. The existence of cold days makes me appreciate the sun even more. Rainy days nourish the earth and my soul. The law of polarity teaches us that both sides, hot and cold, are necessary. They create balance and offer different perspectives. When you feel down, remember that it's part of life's polarity. Embrace it, knowing that joy will return. When faced with difficulties, recognize that they coexist with growth opportunities. Understand that conflicts and harmony are part of the same spectrum. Both contribute to our understanding of love and connection. Scarcity and abundance are polarities. By acknowledging scarcity, we can fully appreciate abundance when it arrives. Moving ahead to the 5th law, that is the law of rhythm. The law of rhythm is a fundamental principle intricately woven into the fabric of existence. It posits that life and all its components move in a rhythmic, cyclical pattern, much like the swing of a pendulum. Just as the seasons transition from spring to summer, fall and winter, our lives follow predictable patterns of ups and downs. This law is a key aspect of the universe's design, illuminating the balanced nature of our world. Imagine the ocean's tides, the rhythmic rise and fall. Our lives mirror this natural ebb and flow. Emotions, relationships, and events all follow cycles. There are moments of expansion and contraction. By embracing life's rhythm, we gain resilience. Challenges become growth opportunities. Recognize the patterns in your life. When you're down, trust that an upswing is coming. Understand that change is inevitable. When things are tough, remember, they'll shift. Just as winter yields to spring, some situations require patience. Trust the rhythm. Observe your inner seasons, joy, sorrow, creativity, rest. Honor each phase. The 6th law of this video is the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect is like a universal blueprint that states that every action has a corresponding reaction. Imagine a row of dominoes. When you knock the first one over, cause, the rest fall in sequence, effect. This law underpins the belief that all events are interconnected. It suggests that every choice and action leads to a specific outcome or consequence. Recognize that your actions and thoughts create ripples in the fabric of existence. Every decision sets off a chain of events. Before acting, consider the potential consequences. Ask yourself, what effect will this cause? The law of cause and effect is akin to the concept of karma. Positive actions lead to positive outcomes, while negative actions yield adverse results. Creating your reality. By understanding this law, you can consciously shape your life. Focus on positive intentions, emotions, and actions. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Whether it's success in your career or personal growth, set a specific intention. Align your actions with your goals. Every act, no matter how small, contributes to the larger outcome. Cultivate a mindset of positivity. Positive thoughts lead to positive actions, creating a beneficial cycle. Finally, the last and most important law among all the laws is the law of gender. At its core, the law of gender proposes that everything in the universe possesses both masculine and feminine principles. These principles work in harmony to maintain equilibrium and facilitate life's growth and development. Imagine the iconic symbol of yin and yang. The dark and light halves complement each other. This concept embodies the essence of the law of gender. Masculine energy is often linked to assertiveness, action, logic, and strength. Feminine energy is associated with receptivity, intuition, nurturing, and compassion. Both energies exist within all of us, regardless of physical gender. Reflect on your own life. Are you more in touch with your assertive, action-oriented side, masculine, or do you tap into your intuition and compassion, feminine? Strive for balance. Cultivate both aspects consciously. When you honor both energies within, you align with the natural flow of creation. So, these are the 7 universal laws you must know and apply in your life to live a harmonizing life. Just save this video and watch out whenever you feel low to bring the spirit again. Wishing a prosperous future for all of you. See you in the next video. Take care.